Welcome back to your live continuing BeTerrific CES 2015 coverage from Las Vegas, Nevada. I'm Michael Artsis. We're at the Las Vegas Convention Center, and we are just rolling. It's really, really exciting here. Tiffen has a lot of big announcements. They're in the house. They had a new monopod announced today. They've got a new head, and we've got a lot of stuff in the iPhone space, in the iFilmmaking space. I call it the iFilmmaking space. Also GoPro, right? You know, I consider that all the same space. And I really like that space and think it's a large part of that is the future. So we've got, the thing that bothers me the most is hand-holding an iPhone and shaking it, right? Yeah. And so a couple years ago, I shot a friend's concert, and we come in with all this equipment, and the act beforehand, this girl's holding an iPhone doing this, and she shot beautiful footage. I'm watching. One of my guys says, "Why are you watching like that?" And I'm like, "Because I'm blown away with how good the footage looks." But the one thing I noticed was that after like 10 minutes, her hand's really starting to shake, and the footage is going to look terrible. You guys have solutions for that because, you know, Steadicam is one of your brands. So let's talk about what you guys have unveiled here at CES, and then talk about the new Steadicam stuff for iPhone.
Sure, Michael. And yeah, I brought a couple of products with me, a couple of little toys we can play around with, and we're going to test how good you are with the Steadicam.
Awesome.
You had a little practice before, I heard, so.
I have had some practice before, and we have a full Steadicam rig back at our studio in New Jersey, Secaucus.
Oh, we love to hear that. So yeah, let's take a look. Well, I'm going to show you something that is brand new, and actually you're probably one of the first to see this. This is Smoothie, which has been around you know, for a number of years, but what's new on this, and the Smoothie you know, previously would work with iPhones and the GoPro, but we have a brand new, what we're calling the Steadicam Universal Smartphone Mount. So why do we have that? Well, of course, you know, many different sizes of smartphones. Originally, our mounts were designed for the iPhone, the 3, the 4, and the 5, but then, of course, they come out with the 6 and the 6 Plus, as well as some of the other manufacturers with smartphones, and we needed a mount that worked with a number of different smartphones, so as people, you know, had different sizes, they could easily adapt it. So this is brand new, the new mount, and as you can see, here.
Well, what's good is if you want to use an Android too, like a Galaxy Note 4 or an S5, right, you can do that.
Right, exactly. So it's adaptable to a number of types of smartphones, both the Android and the Apple phones. We have the 6 Plus on here, which is about the largest that will work on here. Clamps on.
It's about the largest on the market too.
Right. I think then you start to get into the phablets, right?
No, I mean they call this the phablet. You go, you go from there to the tablets, like literally. I mean this. I have one. It's huge. Yeah. It's great though. It's good screen size.
So yeah. So this is it, and it's already balanced, and you know, you can tan tilt, so it now allows the person with this, you know, camera, and the cameras have gotten so good on these
they really
that people
have.
Are using it. So.
And I think that using this with the iPhone 6 Plus must be amazing because of the optical image stabilization in the lens of the 6 Plus.
Exactly.
Well.
Exactly.
I mean, it's, you know, together it's like a perfect marriage.
Yeah. Right.
I was on the Bentley shoot where they shot with all iPhones, and I was a consultant, and I helped them on that shoot and showed them how to shoot and stuff like that. And man, we could have used this. It would have been a lot easier.
Right. Well, you know, a lot of you know, movies are being shot now. I mean, there's even awards for, you know, movies that are shot on the iPhones.
iFestivals.
The iFestival, right. So.
Can I check it out?
Sure.
Great. So, wow, it balances nicely.
Yeah, it's pretty close to being balanced. There you go. There's always, like, you know, it takes a little bit of a learning curve. I mean.
It feels like using a Steadicam. I mean, obviously you don't have the vest and everything, but it seems like it's the same principles.
Right.
That's cool. Very nice. I like it a lot. How much does that go for?
The Steadicam itself is $149. The mount is brand new. We don't have a price on it. It's going to be available in spring. These are actually, it's a prototype here. So we're going to.
So I have to wait till spring to get this? You just teased me and I have to wait till spring.
Yeah, hopefully sooner versus later. So
I was going to say spring meaning March?
Yeah, spring goes between then and June, but we're hoping early spring.
March would be perfect. It's my birthday. Let's make it March.
All right. You're looking for a birthday present, I think.
Sure. I'll take one, but I was looking to, but I'm looking to get it sooner rather than later.
Okay.
So that's cool. Yes, very awesome. I like it. And so that is the newest smoothie, or the curve. That's the curve.
This is smoothie. This is smoothie, you're right. And then this is the new mount on it. The curve. Okay,
is over here.
Curve, right.
I've jumped the gun. So that's the new smoothie. The newest smoothie with the new mount, and this is the curve, and this is for GoPros, and also there's we're going to show something new after this that'll blow people's minds. I think.
Right. So this goes with this. So yeah, this is the curve, and on here we've got the GoPro camera. What was nice about the Steadicam curve is that we've got we were a CES 2015 Innovation Honoree winner. So that was a nice little
Congratulations
award on that. So
can we show the award? I'd love to show the award. So this is the CES 2015.
I'll even let you
Innovation
touch it.
Award.
So there.
Oh, look at that, right on set. We should get a picture of this somehow. Yeah. I think the crew is working on that. So, and it's for the curve. This model of the curve.
Yes, it was for this model of the curve for 2015. So
congratulations.
Right.
You guys work really hard over at Tiffen and Steadicam.
Oh, always, we're trying to keep ahead of the curve there. No puns intended.
And
Pun intended.
And you have a lot of brands under Tiffen.
Yes, yeah. Steadicam being one of them. Of course, for a long time, Tiffen filters.
Right. We use only Tiffen filters.
Good, Tiffen filters. Low lights for location lighting.
Sure.
Domke camera bags has been around.
I didn't realize that you guys own Domke.
Yeah.
Wow.
Originally started by Jim Domke, a White House news photographer. Been around for a while. Davis and Sanford tripods. Been around for 80 years.
I didn't know that.
Yep. Listech teleprompters, and DFX digital imaging software.
And it was all started by Steve Tiffen in like a little warehouse in Roslyn, New York?
Well, actually, it was actually started by Steve's father.
Okay.
So it was Steve's father, Nat Tiffen. Started it a long time ago, and originally in rosin and filters originally.
That's like my old stomping grounds.
Right.
Long Island connection, Great Neck, and now you're in Hop Hog.
Right, headquartered in Hop Hog, and we actually manufacture the filters in Hop Hog. Steadicam, we have headquarters in Burbank, California. So
we got to come check out the manufacturing of the filters. That's a great story.
Actually, we'd love to have you there. It's a very interesting process. People are very surprised what sort of detail in the manufacturing and what goes into the quality of our filters.
We got to go out there and do this. We got to see how the filters are made, and I got to hear about how the filters are, what makes them superior. Because I know they're superior. Yeah. I know that using them I can tell, but I want to know what makes them superior. Yeah. I'm in the chat room. We have an IRC chat going right now. Planet 5, we're syndicating to Planet 5D. You know Planet 5D, the biggest DSLR blog out there, the best one. And I'm like, hey guys, come up with questions now, because I'm sure that they have a million questions that they want to ask about the filters, especially, but all sorts of this stuff. So, all right. So this is the curve, and it works for the GoPro.
Right. Works with the GoPro, so you can use it. This was originally designed. The smoothie, which you saw before, a little bit larger. So we had the action sports guys look. Hey, I need something to put my GoPro on, so I can shoot my buddy. I'm standing on the sidelines. I want to shoot my buddy who's snowboarding by me. So that's why this was developed for snowboarding, BMXing,
but you could
skateboarding.
also be snowboarding next to the guy.
Right, exactly. Good point. So then you can hold it like this as a handle. Okay, if you're on a snowboard, you're going to be moving around. It's going to be a little bit too hard and a little bit too shaky. But now I could hold it like this, like a pistol grip. Shoot my buddy on the snowboard as they're going by, or
turn around
if
for
I
a selfie.
do the selfie.
Yeah.
So.
And I think the other cool part about this, very lightweight, very small and compact, good to travel with.
Yep.
But the other cool part is, if somebody wants to mug you, you can just... I'm just kidding. This is great. I like that a lot. And then there's another part of the curve that is the curve for iPhone or for mobile phones. Is that correct?
Right. So we showed you the smoothie before with that new mount. Now that new universal mount with a little bottom piece here will also clip into a GoPro mount. So now you can use your curve
For your iPhone.
With the iPhones for the very first time.
Or other smartphones.
Or other smartphones. Basically the smaller ones. It won't
Right.
work with the big heavy ones because
Sure.
obviously, the curve is much lighter. But
will
you
it
can
handle
see-
a 5?
5, no problem. Yeah,
Great.
5, no problem.
We
at
shoot
all.
a lot with the 5 and 5S.
Yeah.
And I actually think that they're perfect size for shooting. They're
Yeah.
really good, and they have good optics.
Yes,
So
yes.
This is very cool. How much is the curve?
The curve is $99.
And then you buy the attachment that works with it.
Right.
I guess it comes with the Steadicam out because it's
Right,
built in.
right. It will come. Right now, it's for the GoPro.
Yeah.
There's an adapter that will work with that. So you're all set up and
That's
and
a
ready to go.
great price point for
Yeah.
that. It's really very nice. I
Yeah,
like
so.
this.
Comes in 4 colors. That's the blue. I showed you the red before. There's also a silver and a black as well. So.
How hard is it to balance these devices, all these devices? So, a regular consumer hasn't used the Steadicam. Steadicams take some time to balance, like a real Steadicam rig.
The professional rigs do.
Yeah.
I mean, with any Steadicam, part of the key is, just getting it balanced, out of the box. This is very easy. All you do, you snap it in, you do your rough balance, sometimes with adjusting here, and then on the back there's a fine tuning. So that gives you your front and back balance. And then down the bottom here you can see, I can twist this and that gives me my side to side. So, it takes a few minutes, and then once you're set, you're good to go. Same thing with the Smoothie. Smoothie, the mounts are pre-balanced. Pretty much you snap it right in and you're ready to go.
How did you get to Tiffen?
Oh, I was, previously I was with Canon, and with cameras and all the products there, and came to Tiffen, and here at Tiffen, there's a variety of products and accessories. But the funny thing is, we have to understand the camera market and where the camera market and also digital imaging is heading, because we've got to develop those products and be a little bit, as we say, ahead of the curve.
What gets you excited in this industry?
I just see.
What gets you excited in this industry? In this industry, like, what makes you excited?
Oh, ever changing, and what's fun about our business is that we're creating memories for people, so we're helping them create better images. So whether it's, a mom or dad on a soccer field, all the way up to, a cinematographer who's creating, shooting a movie. So, and everything pretty much in between, wedding photographers. So it's the gamut.
What's it like working with really innovative guys who have really changed industries, right? I mean, Garrett Brown and the Steadicam has completely revolutionized television and filmmaking. And obviously the Tiffen family has revolutionized all sorts of different areas of filmmaking and television, and even home shooting and wedding photography and videography.
Well, it's a good question. Working with Garrett, who's an industry icon, and I remember seeing the Rocky movie, and then coming to Tiffen and saying, oh, Garrett Brown created the Steadicam, and seeing all that was really, for me, very, very exciting and a lot of fun. But working with the professionals, is one part of our business, but also we work with just consumers too. That's where a lot of our ideas come from. Getting out into the field, talking to a wedding photographer, a soccer mom or dad, as well as the Hollywood cinematographer, finding out what they need and then developing it. So that's part of the fun process. So.
And you guys have a great team, just a great team and a great bunch of people.
Yeah, we do. We've got a great team, both in the manufacturing facility in Hauppauge, in our headquarters there, as well as in Burbank, where we have our Steadicam facility. We're also in the UK, in Pinewood. We have our UK offices right in Pinewood Studios, which of course makes sense. You want to be where
the movies are.
The movies are.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate the time you took out of CES. I know it's crazy busy for you guys, and I love the innovations you guys have shown us and are bringing forth to the market. That's really awesome. I can't wait for spring to get that Smoothie, and this is out there now, the curve.
Yes, yep, the curve is out there now with the GoPro. So
very nice. Thank you so much. That's Tiffen. I'm Michael Artsis. We'll be back with a whole lot more live coverage from CES 2015 here from the Las Vegas Convention Center in Las Vegas, Nevada, on BeTerrific.com, on Planet5D.com, on ExtremeKids.com, and all sorts of other syndication partners throughout the world.